Early learning may see significant reform as children return to the classroom. The Trump administration announced plans to deregulate the federal Head Start program. Head Start offers free early childhood education and resources to low-income families. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. wants states to take control of their preschool systems while promoting new health and nutrition guidelines. The federal rollback could save taxpayers over $2 billion a year. We're back with Kim Strassel and Carl Peterson. Wall Street Journal columnist Bill McGurn also joins the panel. Kim, let me start with you. A lot of these mandates that were in this Head Start, are in the Head Start program, which the administration wants to roll back, do look very much like kind of protections for teachers' unions and promotion of progressive ideologies. So this seems like a positive step.
Yeah, I mean, it's become insane, Jerry. I think there's about 130 some pages of rules that Head Start programs, kindergartens have to follow, or preschools have to follow if they want to receive federal funding. And it's everything. How often kids need to brush their teeth, and how often they need to meet with mental health people, and how discipline must be run in the classroom. And then, as you say, a bunch of these provisions that seem entirely designed to just create union jobs, like how many monitors must be present in different places. None of this is about designing a program that is actually really going to give young kids a head start in life. And indeed, there have been studies that suggest that this program really isn't doing much as it stands at the moment to give them a boost. And so the whole idea behind this is, give states the choice. By the way, if you're a state, and this is what makes the Democrat complaints weird, you can keep doing all these rules if you want to.
Right.
But under this, you can now have the ability and flexibility to make a better program.
Bill, I mean, as Kim says, there's not a lot of evidence that Head Start has really given a lot of kids a head start. Why not just do away with the program completely?
Well, that'd be my preference. The problem is nothing has a lifespan like a federal program, especially one with lofty aims. We're going to give low-income kids a boost and help them catch up.
Yeah, sure. You remind, this is a great society.
It's great, right? The war on poverty, and we lost. In some ways.
Yeah.
And the studies, as Kim says, even the best studies show some gains. You put in enough resources, you should get some gains. They kind of dissipate by the end of the first, second, or third grade. So there's nothing there. I think if they were really interested in these programs, they would have rigorous models to evaluate and figure out what to improve. Only the federal social programs get away with this. That's the accountability lacking. No measurement. No one wants to measure. It's all on intentions. We intend to help low-income kids, so we'll spend a gazillion dollars and with not really any results to justify it.
Kyle, is this the right way to help low-income kids get the advantage that they need?
No, I mean, I think the way to do that is through the kind of flexibility that they're trying to offer. I mean, Democrats are saying that the Trump administration is eliminating rules that require Head Start to be high quality. I mean, one answer to your question of why not just eliminate it is that might require an act of Congress. So the Trump administration is doing what it can. But I agree with Kim that states have their own interest in ensuring these programs are as high quality as they can be. By the way, the providers, the parents, everyone involved wants a high quality outcome. The other thing to keep in mind is that the economizing here can also potentially help more kids. The Trump administration is saying that saving this money and relaxing these rules might open up something like 240,000 more Head Start slots. So it's interesting to me that is not the headline. The headline does not seem to be the Trump administration is trying to get 240,000 more kids into Head Start.
Kim, there's salt to every strawberry, as we like to say. What do you make of these nutrition guidelines that might be included on Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s HHS nutrition guidelines in terms of tying perhaps Head Start spending to some of those things?
Well, there's no point of, by the way, getting rid of a bunch of mandates and then replacing them with a bunch of other mandates. And so I think what we all have to hope is that these are general guidelines and that states view them as such and actually are being rational about this. What we don't want if you're talking about what Bill did and good outcomes, right? I mean, sure, nutrition is a small part of that. But that is not the kind of problem with Head Start at the moment. And what we got to hope here is that the states don't get all wrapped up as they try to curry favor with RFK Jr. or some sort of population out there, and wrapping this whole new program or new changes around, nutrition and health, when this really needs to be about figuring out a way to help low-income kids get the tools that they need to then succeed well the minute they hit elementary school.